Former WWE World Heavyweight Champion looking to leave the WWE, unhappy with his current state? Let's talk about it. What's up, everybody? TonyPizzaGuy here, back again with another video, and this is the Slam where we talk about pro wrestling and WWE news and rumors. And if you're new here, if you've never seen this, make sure you guys come on over, hit that subscribe button if you guys are new, and hit that like button if you enjoy this. We also do encourage you over there to leave a comment in the comment section below, and over there to let me know your thoughts and opinions. So we have huge news coming out now that's leaking from PW Torch's Wade Keller. So currently there's a talk going on where there's a lot of people that are upset with their current status in the WWE, and they're looking to leave the WWE and maybe take their chance at AEW or go on the independent scene. As we know, there's a booming independent scene right now, plus AEW coming up. There's a lot of room for that. Well, the next name on the list is Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose has given notice to the WWE, according to, like I said, Wade Keller. He's reporting he is not going to re-sign with the company when his contract expires after WrestleMania 35 in April. There's also a possibility that he could be leaving sooner if there are no plans for him. Ambrose reportedly has been frustrated with his character and development for some time now. According to the report, he recently reached a breaking point. That report goes on to say that he was offered a new contract a few weeks ago with a significant pay raise. Instead of negotiating, Ambrose told management that he was rejecting the new deal this past weekend, including directly to Vince McMahon in a meeting. Now, we don't know what this is going to lead to, if Dean Ambrose is going to leave the WWE, if he's going to come to an agreement with the WWE and understand this, if he could possibly go into AEW, and what does this mean for Renee Young? Well, when it comes to Renee Young, we know that she is married to Dean Ambrose, and I honestly, in my opinion, if I was her, I would not leave the WWE. She has finally got to a point in her career where she wants to be a commentator. She's a main focal point of the Raw brand. And I think for her to leave, it would be dumb. It'd be a bad career move for her. She's finally getting some place where she's at. The thing is, though, will she get some backlash? Will she get some hate for the way Dean Ambrose is acting? I don't think so. I honestly don't. I think they treat him differently. That's how I would see it. Maybe she would want to stand behind her man. If she feels that way, she could do that. But I think right now she could do what she needs to do and just stay in the WWE. As for Dean Ambrose, the rumor coming out is that he hates all the corny stuff. He doesn't like to be in corny stuff. We know that he was repackaged into this, and he did some more crazy, wacky antics, putting on the gas mask and stuff like that. Well, the rumor is that Dean doesn't really, he's not a big fan of that corny stuff. So that's why he wants to not re-sign with the WWE. He doesn't want that role for his character, and he's looking to get out of that role. What kind of role does he want to be in? I'm thinking he wants to be a serious contender for the main championship. As we know, he lost the Intercontinental title to Bobby Lashley, and now he's just been doing nothing really. He didn't really do anything in the Rumble match itself, so it doesn't really seem like they have much plans for him. And if he is upset and he wants out of his contract, well, it looks like this is what's going on. WWE right now is offering to give him more money and try and sign him to a deal, which is very, very interesting. But that does not mean that he's going to resign, even for the more money. You know, happiness is something way more important than money. Now, on the flip side, we want to know, is he going to go to AEW if he does leave? Because AEW is the new upstart company, and everybody wants to know what's going to happen. Well, something very interesting, AEW might not even want Dean Ambrose, because Chris Jericho came out on Twitter, and this might just be Chris Jericho's, turning the wheel, stirring the pot, making sure everybody knows that he's the biggest troll on the internet. I don't know. Or maybe Jericho's telling the truth. But he was saying, not verbatim, but he did say that, in fact, that AEW is not looking to use talent from WWE, Impact, and ROH. He said only about 6 to 8 people are the ones that they really want. They only want 6 to 8 people. And he also went on to say that it's funny that they're doing random pushes, but don't worry, we only want, 6 to 8 people from all those companies around the world. So that's huge. Chris Jericho saying that, yeah, we see that you're pushing these guys. They're giving people pushes that might normally not get pushes, and people are saying, oh, they're doing that because AEW is coming out. Could be the thing, could not, but Chris Jericho's out there saying, you know what? We don't really want these people. We just want a few of them. We don't want a lot. We don't, the thing is here with Chris Jericho that I never understand is if he's telling the truth or not, because he is very good at getting people to talk. He's very good at using his Twitter voice to make people angry, to make people upset, to make people hate him, to make people love him. And Jericho knows how to play it. He worked it with Kenny Omega, and that worked out perfectly as we saw that storyline play out in New Japan. And now AEW trying to stir the pot again, get people talking. It's very interesting. And what's also interesting is that the Young Bucks and Cody have been saying things completely different. They're saying we love all kinds of wrestling. We're proud of everybody in wrestling. We're open to anybody coming in. But Jericho's out there saying, no, we only want 6 to 8 of you. The rest of you, we don't care. If you want to come, come. If you don't, we don't want you. That's pretty much Chris Jericho's mindset. And I don't know what sort of stake Chris Jericho has in the AEW company, if he's going to be the man to help get talent over there, since he did have a relationship with a lot of those guys in the WWE that maybe Cody and the Young Bucks might not have. I mean, Cody should have a relationship with some of these guys, but maybe Jericho, being the legend, might know some of the guys better. So I don't know. It's a tough call here. It's a tough call. But I do think as far as Dean Ambrose goes, he is very upset with his current position. And this is a time that we're seeing a lot of these guys who are coming off the back end of what was frustration with Cody back in the day, and frustration back in the day with a lot of those guys that just were fed up with the mid-card scene of the WWE, and they could never get to the top of the mountain where they really, really want to be the main guy, like the top of the mountain. I think Dean Ambrose is top for him, would be like to be a Stone Cold Steve Austin. But if you can't get there, for Dean Ambrose, that's just not enough for him. He doesn't want to do corny stuff. He wants to be a legit, serious threat in the WWE, and he wants to be, one of those top guys. And that's something that he can't get past. And I know on the Stone Cold podcast, it was very interesting. If you ever listen to that, go watch Dean Ambrose and Stone Cold podcast on the WWE Network, I believe. And it was very interesting. He was telling him, Stone Cold was like, you gotta put up, man. You gotta fight for everything that you got. You gotta say what's on your mind and do what you can and get yourself over. And if you can't do that, then you know what? You can't be in the WWE. The only reason you should be in WWE is to be world champion. If you're not going to go out there, you're going to risk your neck to do what you think is best, then maybe the WWE is not for you. And that's, I think, what's going on with Dean Ambrose here, is that he's trying to stop that corny stuff from happening, but it's just not working enough. I don't know what's up with Dean Ambrose. With Dean Ambrose, he's a guy that I really do like. I really think there's good things for him. But for some reason, he just never gets what he's supposed to get. He holds the WWE Championship, yeah, but really, in the grand scheme of things, did it really matter? Did it really look good? Do we remember it? I don't know. I guess. Maybe. Maybe not. Who knows? I don't know. Anyway, guys, that's where we're going to end it today. I think Dean Ambrose leaving the WWE is big news. Will he go to AEW? I don't know. I honestly think that if he was to leave wrestling right now, he would either be the guy to go and change the world or just shut off completely from pro wrestling. I don't see there would be any in between with Dean Ambrose. I think either he's going to go big and go out there and make a name for himself again on the independent scene as Jon Moxley, or he's just going to cool it down, take a break, and go away for a little bit, like CM Punk maybe. But I don't know. I don't know. Dean Ambrose is a strange individual, and it'll be interesting to see what he actually does do, since he's not going to be re-signing with the WWE. So that's where I leave you guys with this video. If you guys want to let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section below, let me know what you think about Dean Ambrose. What do you think about AEW saying they don't want to sign more people? Big stuff coming out, big stuff. And there's only going to be more news coming up as WrestleMania is around the corner. So make sure you guys buckle your seatbelts, hit that subscribe button, and let me know all your thoughts in the comment section below. As always, I'm TonyPizzaGuy, and we will see you in another episode of The Slam.